I'm not gonna lie. Um, I was like sitting here just thinking a little bit. I used to be really scared to admit that like I was low-key chronically online growing up, bro. Bro, I was a young boy watching like way too much YouTube, bro. Probably shouldn't have had that phone at that age, bro. Like, bro, that shit cooked me, bro. Cause like I was watching like Jacksepticeye, Scott is Minecraft, fucking Dan TDM. Bro, I was like watching way too, bro, Smosh. I was talking to my homie about this shit, and it made me realize, bro, that like, bro, there's a lot of people that like are like us. I hate being like that, but like, I feel like that's like a very common thing, bro. A lot of people grew up that way, bro. A lot of people was on YouTube, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. I grew up like, bro, I'm 21. Thankfully, I was in like the middle ground where like, bro, TV was still good because bro, that could be a whole other topic for a video, bro. Like, TV has changed so much, bro. Like, TV is not like entertaining or like at least kid shows isn't like entertaining for kids or like it spawns creativity. None of that shit, bro. It's just attention grabbing, bro. It's just to hold your attention, bro. Like a lot of some of my, bro. I was a Cartoon Network kid, bro. Like I fucked with like, bro. I was all that shit, bro. I was a Cartoon Network kid, Nickelodeon kid, fucking Disney kid, bro. Like all that shit, bro. I fucking grew up watching, bro. Cartoon Network was my shit though. Codename Kids Next Door, bro. Chowder, bro. Ben 10. Hold on, bro, because really, we could really get to that, bro. Chowder, Ben 10, Codename Kids Next Door, bro. Adventures of Grimp, like Billy and Mandy, bro. My partners are my gym partner's a monkey, bro. You won't even, bro. Some of y'all don't even know about that, bro. Samurai Jack, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Adult Swim is the reason why I have insomnia, bro. Like real shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would stay up dumb late just to watch like Samurai Jack and like Robot Chicken and all that shit, bro. Like, bro, I love that shit, bro. And then like I eventually around like bro, when like Teen Titans Go and all that shit started coming out, bro, I was like, man, what the fuck is this shit, bro? Because I was watching the original Teen Titans, bro. That's when I started like maneuvering more to like YouTube, bro. I remember the first YouTuber I ever watched was Dashy EXP, bro. I was watching his skits, bro. That was the first time I ever went on YouTube, bro. I had a cousin named Justin that came from New York. He showed me and my sister just dropped gems on us, bro. He really put me on game, bro. I remember I still go back to Dashy Sleeping Dogs, bro. I watch that shit like bro, I be watching that shit like a TV show, bro. Some people got comfort shows. That's my comfort show, bro. I be watching Dashy freestyle on the Sleeping Dogs instrumental, bro. That's my shit. Like, bro, Dashy, goat, and he's from Florida, bro. Like I was, bro. Like bro, that was the goat, bro. Like I grew up in Florida, bro. So like I really fuck with Dashy, bro. He was cool as shit, bro. But yeah, bro. Like I just got completely off topic, bro. I was like, bro. I used to be very like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to be very like scared to admit that like I like the internet, bro, and I like different things, bro. And that sounds so corny to say, but like growing up at that time, bro, the landscape was so different, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I like to me, growing up, I didn't really think I was that funny, bro. Because honestly, I just kind of like repeated all the shit that I saw like on YouTube and shit, bro. And like people would laugh at it, but it was because I found it funny, bro. Bro, a lot of people wasn't watching YouTube or like online like that at the time, bro. I feel like quarantine, all that shit really got more people into like deep diving and going down those rabbit holes and shit. I was just a young boy, just like doing that. Like, I don't know, bro. I fuck with sports and shit, but like I never I don't know, bro. I talked to my friend Dre about this. He was the same dude that I talked about like just, being on the internet a lot, bro. Cause Dre, bro, he beats me tenfold when it comes to the internet shit, bro. He was on the internet way more than me as a kid. But like, bro, I was on the internet a good amount, bro. And I was like, as a kid, bro, I was on that shit a lot, bro. As I grew up, I like fell out of it a little bit more. And I'd say within like the past like few years, I've gotten way more into it, just like getting back into like like music and all that shit. Around my senior year, bro, I say around like yeah, around my senior year, quarantine. I had no electronics, bro. We're not even gonna get into that, bro. I was living with my dad and shit, so he like yeah, that was like it was just a whole bunch, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I was like grounded for like most of quarantine, man. So I was just drawing a shit ton. That's how I like got into art and music and shit. But I kind of like I low key. I was like beefing my dad for a while, but I low key do owe him a lot for that, bro. Because if it wasn't for that, I'd probably just be like a bot. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because I was doing a lot of dumb shit. So yeah, my quarantine really helped me get like really creative and shit. And then, just over the years, I've gotten more and more back into the internet and shit. And like, but my first video was literally complaining about how like YouTube's butt now. So like, things have like changed and shit. But bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I think it's, bro, I've met like a lot more people just like growing up, going to functions and shit. Just like, bro, just being outside, bro. Also, just the people you're around, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the people I was around, they was not on fucking YouTube, bro. They was like, bro, we was watching like world star music videos and shit. Like, I remember vividly being in math class watching Fetty Wap 1738 every day, like literally every day, bro. At the time, I wasn't really like super into music, and 1738 was literally just like the song title I could remember, bro. So Fetty Wap to me, bro, is the GOAT, bro. I was in the computer lab bumping set, bro. Remy Boys had me in a chokehold in like sixth grade, bro. It was bad, gang. But yeah, it was my shit, bro. Yo, I have a story, bro. When I was like, bro, I was in the computer lab at the time. I was dating this white girl named Brenda. Shit on me, bro. I was in sixth grade, bro. But, bro, I remember I was in the computer lab, bro, and she like confronted me on it, bro, because she like sat to like the left of me at like an angle, and she could see my screen, and she was like, "Bro, why do you watch that video every day?" And I just didn't have an answer, bro. This shit was hard, bro. Like, what you mean, bro? Remy boys. That shit was hard, bro. That shit was tough, bro. But yeah, dude, like, I don't know, bro. I fucking love that. Like, I'm a little weirdo on the computer, bro. I don't be on it nearly as much, but like, bro, that's what got me into like clothes, art, music, bro. Was just going down random rabbit holes and forums, just like searching shit up. I was never like a 4chan kid. I was never like a Reddit kid. Thank God. I won't say too much on that because honestly, bro, Reddit do be having like, bro, it has the answers to everything, but also people be weird on Reddit, bro. Same with like, bro, like old Twitter used to be fun as fuck, and now it's just like a cesspool of hate. Twitter's always been like evil, but like now it's just like hate, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I don't call that shit X, bro. If you call that shit X, bro, you need to get slapped with a bankroll, bro. That ass just bankroll to your head. You need to get knocked to your mitt, bro. Because nobody call that shit X, bro. If you call that shit X, you're weird. You're chronically on. Like, bro. Um, ain't nothing wrong with being online, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with like, you feel me, liking the internet and shit. Ain't nothing wrong with like being a little different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I always been like a little different. Growing up, like I was cool with a whole bunch of people. And me and Dre had this conversation. Growing up, I was cool with a whole bunch of people, but I never had like real friends like that, if that makes sense. That sounds weird to say, but like it was honestly the truth, bro. Because like I wasn't hanging out with people outside of like school and all that shit. Like I had my group of friends in school. I was cool with a whole bunch of people, but like, bro, I was just in the crib a lot of times. Just like, bro, oh my god, like sixth grade, bro, I was watching hella Vine compilation. Like, bro, I was watching hella Vine compilations, bro, and it wasn't good Vines either, bro. It wasn't mm, like I was watching like Caleb City. Those are good Vines. King Vader, good Vines. Kenny Knox, good Vines. But then I also was like watching King Batch, like that, bro. Come on, bro. And the one fool, I can't remember his name, but he always used to be with that one shorty Gabby Hanna, bro. I don't even know, bro. But he was like this white guy with like slick back hair, bro. He just kind of, I don't know. He always rubbed me the wrong way, bro. I felt like he just was weird. Like I don't know. There was a lot of people like that. I was never like a Logan Paul kid. I never was what was it? A Maverick. I was never a Maverick. I never got down that rabbit hole. There was this girl that I used to talk to when I was like really young. I remember I had like a crush on her in like seventh grade. She like really liked iDubbbz, bruh. Yeah, and I had like my little like Filthy Frank era, and like yeah, yeah, time, yeah. I was never like super edgy or any of that shit though, because like I did. I'm lying. Hey, bro, we didn't come out the womb with PR training, bro. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a scheme, bro. Like, times have changed, bro. I'm better now, but like, we was wildin', bro. Let's just start there, bro. Like, full transparency, we was wildin', bro. I'm sorry, but yeah, man. I don't even know. I'm just kind of yapping, but like, I don't know, bro. Don't be afraid to be interested in what you're interested in, bro. If you're passionate about it, research all that shit, bro. Like. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I really take pride in like all the shit that like I'm interested in, and I like the research and all that shit. My last video, I still have all the cassettes from my last video on the desk right here, bruh. Um, yeah, bro. If you're interested in something, get crazy about it. You know what I mean? If you like clothes, go, bro. Study everyone before you. If you like music, study everyone before you, bro. I like it all. I like art. I like clothes. I like music, bro. So I be studying. You feel me? But it can be whatever, bro. Film, cameras, all that shit. It's the same thing. I love photography, film, all that shit. But like, hey, bro, I can only do so much, bro. I already record and mix my own music, bro. And I record my own music videos and like edit all of them. My friends be helping me record and shit, but like, bro, it be a lot, gang. I ain't gonna lie. It be a lot. And like, I want to draw a whole bunch more, but I want to get back into my art shit, gang. I'm not gonna lie. I be drawing all the time, but like, bro. It low key had to take a back seat because like how like passionate I am about music and all that stuff. But I draw in my free time. Here, let me show you my book, bro. This is like my one small book. Man. I do want to show you this one drawing that I did because it's been pretty fun. I worked on this one for a little bit and I'm pretty proud of this one. It's not gonna look that great on the computer because my camera sucks. But yeah, you can kind of see it. It's like a there you go. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, bro. I want to draw a whole bunch more. Um, yeah, I need to draw more. I need to get back into that, bro. Cause that's the passion I don't want to. With art, bro, I'm not gonna lie. With drawing, it is something that I hold. Like I've been doing that since I was like literally a kid. I remember when I was like, bro, I used to read the Diary of Wimpy Kid books, and I used to like draw Greg Heffley on like an extra sheet of paper and shit. I remember one time my grandma, like, bro, she trolled me, bro. She had like Bro, she was trolling me, bro. She couldn't believe that I did it, bro. She tried to say I traced it, which was stupid, bro. Like, bro, Greg was a whole different other bro. Greg was like this big on the book, bro, and on my sheet of paper, he was like that big. She was just on my dick, bro. Like that shit was lame, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I did have this one time when I was like, bro, I was like a freshman, bro, and I got into digital art, and I used to like trace, like I would take pictures of myself and trace them, bro, and I'll put them on Instagram. I remember I got called out. Some dude was like, bro, did you trace this? I was like, fuck no, bro. I'm goaded. I was lying. So yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what happens when I turn on this camera, bro. I just be confessing, I guess. But nah, bro. It just took a whole bunch of time me getting better at drawing. I'm not that great at drawing, to be honest. I'm pretty butt. Like I can really only draw in my style, bro. If you try me to draw, like if you try to get me to draw like a realistic shit, I can't do that. I'm not gonna lie. I like perspective a lot, and I like characters. I draw a lot of characters. A lot of my tattoos, I drew. This is from a painting I got. This is a little paint splatter guy. I want to get all my tattoos are I designed and stuff. I want to get all my artwork covered on me, bro. I'm gonna be disgusting, bro. I'm gonna be covered in tattoos. I'm gonna look like a fucking canvas, and it's gonna be gross. I'm gonna be old and wrinkly and covered in bleh. But all right, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Being online isn't bad, but also go outside, bro. Be healthy with it, bro. Don't like you do need to touch grass. You need to have a social life, bro. Use social media and all that stuff. I said this in a few other videos. Use social media and the internet as a tool, bro. Meet cool people and go outside and share knowledge and connect and create cool shit, bro. Do not doom scroll and let the algorithm just feed you slop to your brain, bro. That's ass, gang. And that's what like is going on a lot recently, bro. So you got to be more. a little, you know what I mean, with your time and all that stuff. So yeah, bro. Don't let the algorithm win, bro. Find cool shit, make cool shit, connect with cool people, and keep being cool. Bye.